The power of visualization, the tool that will take you from good to great. As a performance psychologist, I use visualization with my clients to help them make that jump from the bit that they're good at to be really, really great at the same thing. So whether you're a business person or a sports person, you can use these techniques to help you make the jump from good to great. So here is my guide to visualization. First of all, what is it? What is visualization? Well, it's a mental training tool, and that's the first thing that you need to know. It's a training tool, something that requires practice and effort to get really good at it. So if you're not willing to actually put in the time to develop the skill, then it's probably not going to help you at all. You have to put in the effort. So just like you put in the time and effort to get good at your particular skill set, either sport or business, you need to actually practice this just as hard as you have done for the physical bit, because your memory doesn't know whether you've actually done it or whether you've actually created it and visualized it. So the benefits are just the same. Visualization involves picturing aspects of your performance. Visualization just involves picturing aspects of your performance in your mind. It's not just about picturing the good stuff. It's also about getting the cock-ups and the bad bits, but on a scale of 80-20. So 80% good, 20% of the bad stuff. So you're prepared when bad stuff happens, because bad stuff happens to all of us. So both cases of these are picturing the good and the bad, and visualization is just all about mentally preparing you so that you can deal with all of this bad stuff in that moment that it occurs in real life. So just as it would on a natural game day, it allows you to run through exactly what you're going to do in a moment. Because in the heat of the competition, there's often not a lot of time to think about it. You just have to do it. So what do we do? Now you know what visualization is. What do we do about it, and how does it start? So first of all, make a list. Write it down. So on that list, the first thing, goals and objectives. What do you want to achieve? Define the main goal for what you're going to visualize. You know, improving performance, enhancing confidence, or mastering a skill. Secondly, work out the key scenarios. So identify some specific scenarios or situations that you can visualize, e.g., closing the deal, making a presentation, executing that critical shot, you know, like the perfect pitch right next to the pin in golf. Number three, skills and techniques. List the skills and techniques that you're going to focus on, e.g. negotiation tactics, presentation skills, you know, or the sport-specific technique that you want to get good at. Number four, what's the environment details? Put that down. Where are you going to be? You're going to be in a boardroom, in a meeting room, in a conference hall, on a golf course, in a sports arena. So what is the environment? Number five, emotions and mindset. So identify the emotions that you want to experience and manage during the performance. So is it confidence? Is it being calm? Is it about focus? What is it? So write it all down. Number six, the physical movements. You know any physical movements or actions that you're going to incorporate during the visualization. You know, your body language, what's it going to look like, your posture, your sport-specific actions. You know, what is your swing like if you're playing golf? Number seven, the timing. Plan the duration and the specific amount of times that you're going to actually be visualizing each session. And I would say probably 20 to 30 minutes max per day, at least. Feedback and adjustment, number eight. So plan how to evaluate and adjust the visualization practice that you've just done. So write about it, journal it. What was your experience? You know, put it all down so that you know what you did, what you felt, what you saw, what was your experience. So then if you go back to your coach or mentor, you can talk to them about it. Okay, the next step. And you know how much I love an acronym. So we're going to use something called the PETLEP model. Okay. So this is a model that was, it's a structured approach to visualization. It was developed back in 2000, I think 2001, by Holmes and Collins. So, and it stands for, so here we go, right? You might want to write this down. P is for physical, E is for environment, T is for task, T is for timing, L is for learning, E is for emotion, and P is for perspective. So here's a breakdown of how each of these components is applied. So number one, the P for physical. So incorporate physical movements into the visualization process. So for golfers, this might mean holding a club or mimicking the swing while visualizing the shots, engaging the same muscles used during the play. This can actually enhance the effectiveness of the mental rehearsal. So physical. E, environment. Visualize in an environment similar to where you're actually going to be. Where is this performance going to take place? So for a golfer, this means picturing a specific golf course, including the details of the weather, the feel of the grass, and the presence of the spectators. Is there people watching? The same as business, you know, who's going to be there? What's going to be surrounding you? What's going to be? Number three, the T, task, the first of the T's. Focus on a specific task at hand. So a golfer could visualize the particular shot that they're about to take, whether it's a drive, an approach shot, you know, or a putt. You know, this specifically helps in creating a more realistic and effective mental image. Number four, timing. Ensuring the visualization occurs in real time. For example, if a golfer is visualizing a 10-second swing sequence, the mental rehearsal should also take 10 seconds. This synchronization helps in aligning the mental picture and practice with the actual performance. Number five, the L, learning. Adapt the visualization to the current stage of learning or skill development. So beginners might focus on basic techniques, while more advanced players and business people might visualize the complex strategies or adjustments that can be made during the mechanics of the visualization and what they're actually going to do. Number six, the E, the emotion. Include all of the emotions experienced during this period. So what would happen if you are going to a board meeting for business or you're playing that golf? You know, what does it mean? Does it mean visualizing the calmness and the confidence felt when you're actually making a successful shot? You know, managing the nerves before a critical putt. What have you got in place? Is that a breathing technique? What is it? Is it, you know, you're going to bring in there? So these emotions play a significant role in how effectively the visualization translates to real performance. And the final P, perspective. Use both internal and external perspectives. What do I mean by that? An internal perspective involves visualizing the scene as if looking through your own eyes, you know, the first person view, while an external perspective involves seeing yourself from an outside viewpoint, the third person view. Both of these perspectives can offer different benefits and insights. So follow this PEPLEP model. You can actually create a more detailed and effective visualization. It's really important that you practice this on a regular basis. I totally understand how it's hard in the beginning, but you must put the time in and engaging all the way through this. Engage all of your senses. What are you going to see? What are you going to hear? What are you actually going to feel? You know, if you can get some smell into it and some taste, the smell of the grass, the smell of the boardroom, all of that, just bring them all in, all of the senses. So there you have it, okay? The beginning of visualization. If you want to know more, sign up to the newsletter on my website or give me a call. I'm always here to hear from you. And if you've enjoyed this video, please watch the next video just here or subscribe to my YouTube channel just here.